Greetings, fellow viceroys. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Against the Storm with Twitch Integration, Episode 7, Blizzard Orchard. So the issue here is I really just can't make training gear fast enough. So one way to handle that is to stop manning the clan hall entirely so that the training gear isn't used to turn into brawling services. That way I can stockpile the training gear up to 40 and fulfill the arena order. Because otherwise, we're just using it constantly, which will make people happier. But if the lizards aren't going into high resolve from being offered brawling, then there's really no point. Because it's not going to help me win. So we might as well deny them that. And I will also hire another... I'll move one of the clothier into the weaver so that we make more training gear. I could staff the clan hall and then disable brawling consumption. The problem is if I do that, it pisses them off even more. And there's no point in keeping it staffed because I don't have incense. So all it would do is it would upset the lizards by 3 rather than by 0 for no benefit. But you do raise a good point. The Ancient Ways perk doesn't really help me. If I had a monastery, I would go for the monastery. I love monasteries. Monasteries reduce the hostility of the forest by 100 or by 1 level, which is super nice. Oh my god, you guys take forever to make training gear. It's only a one-star production facility, so it's real slow. But it looks like I'm just going to eke out a high resolve win anyway. The other thing I could do is to continually replace the regular shelters with human houses to try to make the humans happier. The humans are demanding very high reputation threshold for high resolve, so I doubt it's obtainable just because I would only gain 2 more resolve from building nicer houses, but they want 8 resolve for high resolve, meaning it's ultimately very, very unlikely that I meet that threshold. So I got about half the training gear now. Hang in there, harpies. Oh, it would help if I had someone working the hearth. My firekeeper died because of the mystery rain, and it sniped my hearth worker. Yikes! That is a good snipe. I'm glad I noticed that pretty early on, because being down a hearth worker during a storm is death, pretty much. Did it just kill me? No, okay. That was the old alert. I thought it killed me twice. I was like, what? Stop sniping the dude working the hearth. You don't... Oh, I guess you have tools I could buy. And furniture. Furniture adds a little bit more resolve if you have houses for them.
Yes.
15 tools. Does that allow me to pop a cache open for the win? Yeah, it does. Done. Dog treats, sure thing. Here, dude. Yeah, it looks like I'm just gonna high resolve win it anyway. The cache is just for good measure. So I'm housing half of my humans in high quality housing. There's, like, not even space to add more. I'd need another hearth. And arena's done. Ugh! That was some rough RNG. So, first real expedition in Royal Woodlands, Fertile Meadows, against all odds as Viceroy, and then I got High Resolve with 5 times High Resolve gave me another reputation point. That's how I should say it. And that took me a long time. So, as you can see, cycle progress did not move very much. What did I unlock? Oh man, I didn't even get next level. I did get a new trader though, bringing metal, fabrics, crafting material, and a nice little road sign. As for upgrades, neighborhood would be amazing. I don't have any artifacts, so I can't buy that. Another embarkation point would be awesome. More cornerstone or blueprints for sale would be pretty handy. Let's see if anything beats it. Allows to pay for amber for re-rolling for blueprints. Yeah, let's buy that instead. All right. I think for this last one, I'm just going to go with whatever pays the most food. I would also like to do an archaeology dig. So I'm going to do a Scarlet Orchard here. And it looks like 77 is the highest paid. I'm going to do Viceroy again. And I'm going to get you guys to vote on the caravans, whether it's beavers and harpies or lizards. This map tile has... okay. It's not well set up for lizards. It doesn't have meat. But that's okay, because I could always build ranches. It has berries, roots, eggs. I think I'll embark with wood and stone, but it really depends on the caravan you guys vote on. Lizards, okay. It's not good for lizards, and you vote for lizards. Lizard archaeologists. Sounds good to me. I'll do my best. So during drizzle, riches from plant life blooming on supplements doubles the yields for resources claimed from trees. Got it. So good tree harvest. Muddy ground. So build a bunch of paths, because during storms they're slower. And then make sure they're all housed or they're very upset. At level 2, don't harvest wood during the storm, because it won't work. And then at level 5, everybody's screwed. Essentially, like at level 5 or 6, you have like some super detrimental. It can be countered by housing and services, though. All right, so I have 181. Got it. I'm going to put my human as the beacon. Immediately, I have some farm fields. Got some berry bushes. And, I might pick some blueprints here, so... I'm gonna pick Weaver. I'm gonna let you vote on this one. So, cookhouse, smelter, distillery, herbalist camp. So, cookhouse would be for complex foods and pigments. Smelter for smelting copper bars. Distillery would be good. Actually, distillery would be pretty good, but porridge is not something that lizards care about, and my majority of my people are lizards, so, you know. There's also reroll. I'm surprised that actually reroll isn't a choice in the polls, or herbalist camp. But it looks like cookhouse is going to win by a city mile. Yes. All right. Last but not least, so smokehouse would be really good to keep the lizards happy. But I don't have a method of farming which would then indicate plantation would be better. But given that the majority of my citizens are lizards, ranch would be better than plantation, ideally. And then I always like scribes, because scrolls are really useful for neutralizing threats. So, I'll let you vote. And kilns are great for coal as well, because it's a really good fuel-efficient source. And this time, I'm going to make a archaeologist office once I can afford it, and really work on trying to get archaeology, because it's a really cool like sub game that would be neat for you guys to see. Oh, it's a 4-way tie? Okay, I'm just gonna wait. I'll wait and see. I'll see what I need. As much as the Harpy would prefer to be my weaver... Oh, you know, I don't even have any fabrics. You're fired. I don't really have a lot of raw material. So, probably the best thing I could do at this point, I didn't even make my woodcutter's camp, is to make a woodcutter's camp and beeline it for the glades. Because I don't have useful resources in my starting area. Hey, Zinlin, thank you for even more bits. Ew. God, I don't care what you guys pick. I hate all of them. And I don't have the reroll unlocked. Alright. Orders. Complete glades or delivering complete glades. I will do building packs and complete glades. I will do big delivery and value of trade goods sold. Cornerstone, you guys pick meat. Alright. That's interesting, considering there isn't a source of meat on this map. You're working for Big Chicken, aren't you? I know it. You guys tried. I know. I don't blame you. Oh, good. I really like termite burrows. So let's use my parts, which is really expensive to do, but me likes burrow. I like me some termites. And then over here, I will break this down for parts, because I'm using my parts to tame the termites. So then I'll regain some parts breaking that down. Sorry, Rupert. You're about to get dropped. Get it? Because Prince Rupert's dropped? No, never mind. So in here we've got some herbalist camp stuff and harvester camp stuff. So I could build a harvester camp here. There's also a mine for copper and clay. And still haven't really decided on this blueprint yet. So I'm going to sit on it for now. Because there's not really an obvious choice. Unless I reroll. That'd be the only one. It would be good for me to work on my makeshift post for building materials. Because I don't have anything else that makes good building material. No, I don't. Which means I'm going to want to weave efficiently. Because I'm not making bricks or planks efficiently. So if I'm making building materials, it should be out of things I weave for. Which means I really need this harvester camp built so I can start collecting the reeds to make them into fabrics. Because that's going to be a big bottleneck. Come on, just finish up. Tamed. So now these things make insects per minute. I'm just going to move it into my home zone because it counts as a harmony object. Not that I need harmony objects at the moment. Let's go ahead and drop a warehouse here. And then there's stones to collect over here as well. So I did mention for the packs of building materials, I'm gonna rely on fabrics because I don't have efficient ways to make planks or bricks yet. People are unhappy, but, you know, at least they have houses, roofs over their head. New cornerstone. I'm going to pick extraction tools because I really need artifacts for upgrade path stuff. And then for new people... There we go. Hey, T-Man. How's it going, dude? Welcome, Raiders. PoE today? It's a PoE day? How did PoE treat you today? The storm has been rough. But here's a little info for you Raiders about how to join the Forest or the Council of Elders to either work with me or against me. And I might be... Yeah, I'm pulling the trigger on Smokehouse. I'm gonna make a smokehouse. I have decided. Because of that termite nest, I have a guaranteed income of insects, and I can turn the insects into jerky, which will keep the Liz happy. And I want to keep the lizards happy. Lizards are my friends. Oh, T-Man's a Forest Guardian now. There you are. And then you can vote on what kind of negative effect you want to have to harm me. You betrayed me. So I got the first packet of building materials delivered, but I don't have enough fabrics to... No, I'm getting more. So I have them work there until it gets to clearing the glades. One thing I haven't built yet is the trading post. I probably should have already gotten that by now, but, you know, I'm forgetful. And new orders. So deliver trade goods and crops or deliver clothe people. I'm going to have you guys vote on that because I'm pretty indifferent about those choices. All right, first trade. Well, immediately, I would like to unlock furniture. But that's going to be a little bit out of my price range. I can sell some of the insects I have. Let's see if I can get up to 17. I do think it's ultimately going to be a big stretch. No, I'm getting there. I'd have to part with things that I'm not comfortable parting with, but I'm gonna do it. Boom. Got myself some furniture. Alright, I'm almost have everything for the big delivery. I think he's delivering it now. There we go. Big delivery is done. This gives me 4 new newcomers. The problem is I don't have space for them. I have space for 2, so I need to build another house. They're not going to be immediately homeless, so I'll accept this. And now I have more people able to build said house. I'm going to put actually... Well, I'm going to wait until I have a few more fabrics to put someone back in to make more deliveries, because I still have the big delivery to do, so I need 4 more building material packs. And I do have this blueprint here. Well, I think this one's obvious, so I'm going to pick. It's going to be small farm, because right now I am not farming anything. And I have farmland, so I might as well farm it. In fact, this smokehouse, boom, you're gone. I'm still going to build the smokehouse. I'm just moving the smokehouse so it doesn't block the farm spots. So, cookhouse and smokehouse. I'm going to want smokehouse first. Still working on the smokehouse. It's a stretch goal. Stone cutters. Oh no, they're still stone. It's just over... Whoa, there was stone in the starting area that I didn't see? Dear Lord, I'm blind. That would have been nice to know about. I guess I'm an idiot. So, I'm starting to be able to get an income of flour or grain, but I don't currently have a way to turn the grain into anything. So until I have the ability to turn grain into something, I'm going to farm vegetables until I have like a rain mill or a provisioner or something that allows me to process the grain. And I haven't forgotten about the archaeologist. I'm just working on everything else first. So here's the smokehouse. I'll turn insect and wood into jerky. That will keep the lizards very happy and fed. Oh, also the harpies. So it's a twofer. I like it. And Zinlin, despite being so generous, I think I'm going to work to kick you out of your glade there. Do I have a penalty for... Oh, I shouldn't even bother cutting trees during the storm because of the rotting wood, unless I can drop the level down to 1. Because I don't get wood for once rotting wood goes into effect at hostility 2. Herbalist camp, going to be moved to get the herb. New cornerstone. I'm going to do flame amulets because the other two want me to kill my own people. So that's not, yeah, that's kind of obvious. And because I have jerky, I'm going to pick the harpies and the lizards because they're benefiting more from the jerky than the humans that are not. Also, I could get a better neighborhood, so let's do that. 1 and 2. And that will raise a 10% chance for more global bonus production. Pretty soon here, I'm going to need more workplaces for people to work. There's a bunch of dead. So I don't have amber, so that's a problem. I'd like to pay for the funeral. That would be the nice thing to do. That would be the empathetic thing to do. So I don't know how to get that amber. Why is there a smokehouse there? I already have a smokehouse. I'll just salvage the smokehouse for stuff then. So yeah, I ideally would like to pay for a funeral rather than rob them. I'm going to have to decide in 5 minutes if I can't afford the amber to pay for the funeral. The next trader comes too late for me to be able to earn the amber that way. So I have to rob them. The problem with robbing them is it's a huge toll on lizard resolve, so I'm going to favor the lizards and then rob them so that the lizards don't have a mental break when robbing them. Don't judge me. I know what I'm doing. I'm robbing the dead. It's terrible. I could consider building a second hearth up here. But it really depends on the amount of fuel that I want to dedicate towards hostility to the forest. That might be too much.
Water.
Big delivery is done. Nice, thank you. Oh. And get a little bit more rep. So a rain mill would be really nice, because I'd be able to turn the grain into flour, and then flour into something new. Yeah, so I'm just going to pick the right mill for myself. And the smokehouse has been looted. There is obviously some more farming to be done in this corner, so I'm going to move this woodcutter to clear out the rest of the farm so that I can set up shop and build a warehouse to support that. How much longer? 1.5 minutes. Robbing them dead. New order. Supply clothing or supply trade goods and... Oh, no, you already voted in that. So, new order. Reach settlement level 1 with 3 different settlements on trade routes. I could do that. I'm happy to do that. Or make biscuits and make human houses. And make get more humans and get more human support. And then we'll have you guys vote on the other orders that are coming down the pipe. So I'm going to have the small farms start to do grain. And then I'm going to need a cookhouse to be able to make biscuits out of the grain. Because there's no point in having grain and then flour and then not make food out of it. Go. So need for clothing fulfilled. I don't know how to make clothing yet, so that'll have to be on my radar. And sorry, Zinlin, I murdered you. I'm still making wood in a crude workshop, which is really inefficient. Do you have anything? You've got bakery, plantation, and porridge. I don't have anything worth a lot to sell you, though, other than insects. I do make free insects, so I am going to do a little gambling here and buy pickled goods. As that is going to make the lizards very happy, and I will gain a rep from happy lizards. Oh! Shoot! I need to deliver 8 amber. God, why didn't I think of that ahead of time? Alright, so let me do that. I need 8 more amber to deliver. Glad I noticed. Eventually. Done. Alright, so now the amber trade is done. And I have some homelessness. Thank you for watching Against the Storm with Twitch integration, which originally live streamed on Twitch April 25th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow viceroys.